everybody. So this live session is a session I will be talking about books. So it's very important that in times of pandemic, in times of crisis where kids are at home, we need to really consider sort of like, getting them to read, putting them to read. It's one of the most essentials that reading is something that promotes a lot of imagination, promotes a lot of vocabulary development. And as parents, especially when we are like at home, giving homeschooling, giving opportunities for kids to learn at home, enhance their imagination, their creativity at home, it's really, really important that we need to have good selection of books with us. I cannot enough emphasize on the importance of reading to kids, and I cannot enough emphasize on how selection of good books really help in development, vocabulary development, cognition development, imagination development, creativity development. And it's most essential to keep books which are very real to the context, which are very close to the child's imagination, to child's own level of learning, to child's age appropriateness. So I cannot enough recommend the books by Book Group. You can see Book Group. I will just take you through these few books, and I would like to recommend. There is like a very good, very interesting Orange Learning series. So you need to really invest on good books. Whenever we choose any reading book, we need to ensure that that reading is promoting pleasure, which means that reading is something beyond their curriculum, beyond their daily learning schedule. So kids would love to pick that up and read it as a part of some joyful experience to pass time. Second, the book should be very close to reality where the child is living. So it's very important that the book is closest to the reality of what child imagines, how child see the world. It's very important. The third thing, it should have the age appropriate elements into it, which means the fonts of the book, the graphics of the book should be aligned to kids' age and kids' developmentally appropriate indicators. So I would like to recommend a few books very quickly. This live session is not going to take a really long thing. The first book I would like to recommend is My Friends. You can see that how beautifully this book is designed. Let's give it a read. So the title says My Friends. So there's this girl talking about my friends. The first thing, she's showing one of the friends and talking about it. So she says, Sarah is my friend. I jump rope with her. Zed is my friend. I eat popcorn with him. So you see just in 2 pages how much a kid is learning. They're talking that there are some friends. They are learning describing words like jump. They are describing verbs, jumps, her, him. There are so many things that kid is just learning just by reading 2 pages. So imagine how much a kid can learn by reading the whole entire book. This is really important. So Sana Ali Pirani is asking, do you have any page where we can buy books? Yes, Sana, I will link them here. After Dr. Sewell's series of book, I really recommend this, which is a local. So I will just book group. I cannot find it over here. Let me just tag them and send a page to you as well. It's called Book Group. You may want to write BOOK Book, GROUP Group. The second, Sadaf, you can buy this from Book Group. Can you guys see the name? It says Book Group. These are amazing series to keep. This is another Orange series book. Let's read 2 pages and see what a child can learn. So it says, why don't animals go to the dentist? And Sami Mustafa is also one of the best authors for Orange series. I must say that he has done an amazing work. Now, elephants and rhinos don't go to the dentist. They don't fit in the dentist chair. How funny, how interesting that is, that elephants and rhinos, because they are so big, they don't fit into dentist chair, they don't go into dentist, and the child will start imagining how an elephant look like, how a rhinoceros look like. and they are gigantic. They don't fit into different things. That is the reason they are staying and living in jungles. So, just by one page, you can ignite so much of knowledge content in your kids' imagination, in your kids' creativity. And that is what, as parents, we need to really inculcate. While reading with kids, we need to initiate a lot of WH questions, a lot of predictions. So, by reading this page, you can ask your kids, why do you think elephants don't fit to the dentist chair? How does a dentist chair look like? Or what does a dentist do? Or how many legs do an elephant have? You see, so the thing is that you need to ignite, keep asking them questions, engage with them, make props with them, ask them to make their own story. And you might want to stop here on the first page and talk about elephants, and your kid would love to talk for 10 minutes just about elephants, building on their imagination, building on their creativity. The other interesting book which I really find interesting is Red and Green. I think this is very good for early readers. It's so close to reality. I'll show a few pages to you over here. So it says red and green. You see how even a toddler can relate to red, because to a toddler, red color means scribbling something with the red color. And a toddler can fairly relate what red color looks like. Green. My shirt is red. Her shirt is green. So they can understand the sentence structure, how sentences are formed. My shirt is red, and they know whenever they need to refer to the other person, they need to say his or her. So very interesting. The third page says, my father's car is red, my mother's bag is green, apostrophe S, the use of that. The fox is red, the parrot is green. Stop. So they know the stop sign is red, and there are so many different things made of red. So these are the kinds of books our parents should invest in. The other thing is, one book I really like this book. It says Koi Baat Nahi. This book is a must book that every parent should read to their kids. This teaches them not to discriminate and feel good about themselves. I will read a few pages to you. So it says, there is a picture that goes like this, and it says, मोटे हो या दुबले हो, छोटे हो या बड़े हो, या बहुत बड़े हो, काले हो या गोरे हो, कोई बात नहीं. And then all of these things, they are such good pictures and graphics to go with the words. And the story goes on. I would really like to read this story to all the parents, because this is an excellent story to teach diversity, pluralism, self-esteem, teaching kids not to feel sorry about how they look, how they are, who they are. So let me just read a story to you. कभी गलती भी हो जाती है, दौड़ में पीछे रह जाते हैं, इम्तिहान में अच्छे नंबर नहीं आते, कभी कभार रोना भी आता है, कोई बात नहीं. सिर्फ अपनी पसंद के कपड़े पहनना अच्छा लगता है, कभी कभी घर का खाना अच्छा नहीं लगता, कभी अलग थलग रहना ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है, छुट्टी के दिन देर तक सोना अच्छा लगता है, कोई बात नहीं. कमरा अक्सर बिखरा रहता है, शरारतें भी करते हो, कोई बात नहीं. तुम जैसे भी हो बहुत अच्छे हो. See? Such a good message in a book, not only for the kids but for us, because in times of pandemic, kids are mentally facing a lot of challenges. They're not going in the school, they don't have friends to talk to, and they are feeling low about themselves. So reading such books to kids can really benefit and boost their self-esteem. It would let them feel good about themselves. They know that not all the time they have to keep running to the stream of life. They can take a break, they can think that it's okay to be yourself. A must keep book. The other book that I would like to recommend are few of their Urdu readers like Khushbu, Kooda Kahan Dalu, a very good environmentally friendly environment education book. Agar Darakht Na Ho, Kis Kis Ka Ghar, Nadir. And this is an amazing series to teach Urdu phonics. Noon Ka Nukta. So the story goes like, नून बहुत परेशान था, ना जाने इसका नुक्ता कहाँ खो गया। वो अलिफ के घर गया, अलिफ वर्जिश कर रहा था। नून ने इससे पूछा, क्या तुमने मेरा नुक्ता देखा? तो अलिफ आने अकड़ कर जवाब दिया, जी नहीं। You see, so it teaches phonics and sound. You may want to say ba, da, pa, or you may want to say alif, be, te, adi ishkal, puri ishkal. You can teach so many things from such things. I will try and link the page over here as a part of the comments, and I will even link a page over here. Book Group is doing a great job, and I think these days they have some discount as well. You may want to take a picture of this thing. It says Book Group. So I hope with this session, we as parents, it's our utmost responsibility in times of crisis to provide best education to our kids at home. And reading is must. At least a 10-minute structured reading is must for every kid. And as parents, it's our responsibility. It's their right that we read to them. We ignite their imagination, their creativity. So I hope with this session, we as caregivers, we take a pledge and we promise ourselves that every time we would read, every single day we would read one story or at least one page, 2 pages of some reading to our kids. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can put it down. I'll keep answering. And I hope you enjoy this session, and I hope you keep reading with your kids and encourage kids to read as well. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy.